Hey carnivores, I wanted to record a short video to talk about the aftermath of a planned cheat meal that I had to celebrate Mother's Day with my mom. I went out to eat Chinese food with my mom yesterday for probably the first time since before the pandemic. So maybe I think the last time I went was February of 2020. And I just wanted to record this to say I feel absolutely horrible. I just had a little bit of beef, one spare rib, some roast duck, and I had some crab of a crab dish. I didn't eat any of the carbs in the meal, but I feel totally sick now. I had a horrible abdominal cramping. I didn't sleep well last night. It's 4 a.m. and I just woke up and I feel totally sick. I feel like how I used to feel. My stomach is killing me, and last night, right before I went to bed, I realized that my feet were completely swollen. They were totally tight and I could barely bend my toes, and my feet literally looked like they were so incredibly swollen and puffy. Like they look like I must have gained, like, if I had gained 100 pounds on my body, how big my feet would be. And they were like kind of really stiff and achy, and I just feel horrible. I can't even believe that eating so little. Maybe it was the plant oils, the sugar, and the sauces, the soy sauce. I didn't eat any of the actual carbs, and so I'm just shocked at how horrible I feel. So maybe my body's gotten more sensitive because I've been eating like really clean carnivore for so long, where I basically, I ate ribeye for 90 days and I home cook everything other than just very minor going out and eating, I don't know, the Chinese food experience. And this is a very high-end restaurant. They're really pricey. It's really, really well, in theory, it's really good food. So I just cannot believe how much it did me in. And I wanted to just record this to let other people know, but also to remind myself that it wasn't worth it. I hardly ate anything compared to how much I used to gorge when I would go out to eat Chinese food. And I feel mentally and physically and emotionally so horrible. Thank goodness I know that I can get myself back on track by starting to eat clean again today. But really, I'm paying the price big time for just one meal. And in fact, the food tasted really strong. It was like, it tasted good, but it tasted kind of like over the top. It was like the spare rib was so sweet. It tasted like I was eating a lollipop. I only ate one. And then the duck skin tasted fine. It didn't taste like it had a lot on it, but it probably did have something on the roast duck. And then I think for sure the Mongolian beef, I could tell that it was like fried or sauteed in plant oil, and then it had a lot of it was very spicy, and it was definitely sauteed with something like maybe green onions and white onions. So in any case, it was all bad news. I don't know what hit me so badly, but my stomach hurts really badly, and it has this very cramping, kind of constipated feeling throughout my whole abdomen. So hopefully it'll pass soon, but I just wanted to create a short video to remind people that, especially if you've gotten more restrictive in terms of eating cleaner carnivore, that you might not know how your body's going to feel if you decide to go out to eat and eat something. It also just made me realize how inflamed people are, because if I felt that inflamed after one meal at a very nice Chinese restaurant where they do like traditional style cooking, and a lot of Asian people, a lot of Chinese people go there and they'll pay 2 to 3 times the price of what it costs to normally go to a normal Chinese restaurant, then that means that they definitely think it's a really good quality restaurant. So anyway, hope to feel a lot better later and soon. And that's it. And I forgot to mention that I'm also super congested. I've got mucus in my nose, kind of in my throat, and I kind of have a bit of a headache as well. So I definitely feel really puffy all over, not just in my feet. And I feel somewhat achy. So I can't believe that I used to feel like this all the time. But I'm definitely not feeling like a confident carnivore right now.